Welcome. My name is Siobhan and I am so excited to take practice with you today. This morning I've designed a gentle hatha flow to help you feel more energized, more calm, and more centered for your day. A few things before we start. Yoga asana, or the postures of yoga, they're more than just physical exercise. This is a spiritual tool that we're using to connect with ourselves. Their purpose is to stimulate the flow of energy throughout the body, to remove the fluctuations of the mind, the restlessness that we carry throughout the day, and to help us to center ourselves and concentrate during meditation. So I encourage you to use this practice to connect a little bit more deeply with yourself so you can remember what's important as you move throughout the rest of your day. So we'll begin down on the mat. So take a big stretch, pressing through the heels, reaching the fingertips away from you. Spread the fingers, spread the palms, roll the wrists and the ankles, point and flex the feet. Bring your knees into your chest, just lengthening the lumbar spine. Rock a little side to side and check in with your hips this morning. And then release your legs down to the mat, and arms can come down to the mat as well, or place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And now, before we start moving, we connect. So find a slow breath in through the nose and out. Filling the belly with air, filling the lower half of the diaphragm with air, softening through the shoulders and the jaw. And ask yourself, what is alive for you this morning? What is here for you? Allowing it all to be okay. The stiffness, the tension, any restlessness, any fatigue. Not trying to fix it or make it wrong, but just allowing it to be. Inhale, reach the arms and legs in opposite directions. And exhale, walk your hands and feet over to the left-hand side of the mat. So we're creating a little bit of a banana shape in the body. No joke, this is called bananasana or banana pose. Shoulders and hips are relaxed down onto the mat, and then if you want, you might increase the stretch in the right side by crossing right ankle over left and left hand under right. So we know that where the focus goes, our attention and our intention goes. So yogis know that where the focus goes, our energy also flows. So see if you can send the energy to the right side of the body, to the intercostal muscles, the obliques, even a little bit of the psoas in the front of the belly and hip. Last breath here. Exhale, unravel the limbs, and we'll walk it over to the other side. Got to even out. stacking the limbs if it calls to you today. So I encourage you as we move throughout our practice to only do what serves. Your morning practice is for you, it's not for anyone else. And so be gentle with yourself. There's no need to perform or to look good. Unravel the limbs and come back to center. Bring your right knee to your chest. Squeeze the knee a little closer to the right hand side of your rib cage. So we're stimulating the ascending colon at the moment. So little morning digestion stimulant. Maybe roll your ankle. And taking some breaths into this point of constriction on the right side. Extend the right leg towards the sky. Your knee can be a little bent. It is morning after all. Interlace your hands behind the right thigh and press the heel towards the sky. Breathing now into the hamstrings. So if you're someone who happens to have a lot of low back pain, hamstrings and glutes are the places to stretch for you. So breathing into it no matter where you are, no matter how bent your knee is, if you're feeling a sensation, you're doing it right. Bring your knee into your chest. You're going to take a little twist. So left knee is going to stay on right. Arm opens out to the side and we'll twist to the left. So both shoulders fall open onto the mat and the right knee can just hover above the ground, doesn't have to touch all the way to the ground. And relaxing the head into the earth. So we're letting gravity do our twist for us here. And then slowly bring the right knee back. So bend your left knee now. Take your right ankle over your left thigh. Figure 4 stretch. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh and pull in. So stretching the piriformis muscle, the glute med and max. Rock a little side to side. And imagine you have a rolling pin and you're just rolling out some dough in your right glute. Sending the breath there. All right, unravel your legs. We'll bring the left knee in now. Extend your right leg down to the mat and squeeze the left knee a little closer to left rib cage. Massaging the descending colon now. And then extend your leg to the sky, press the heel towards the ceiling, and pull your leg towards you. Notice if you're shaking a lot, you may need to pull out of the stretch a little bit. So we don't want to strain the muscles too much, otherwise we're never going to want to come back to stretching. So might as well make it bearable, make it slow and incremental rather than try to rush. Hug your left knee into your chest. We're taking a twist over to the right. Left arms coming over to the left for counterbalance. Your head can go in the same direction as the extended arm. And and soften. Release, come back to center, bend your right knee, weave interlace your hands behind the right thigh this time, and pull your figure four in. Rock side to side. One of the things that us humans love to do is to tighten our jaw or clench the teeth together when we're stretching our hips, just a mind-muscle connection for some reason. So if you notice that your jaw is clenched here, try to release. Yoga is the practice of trying to cease the mind stuff from churning all over the place, coming back to the present and feeling and being with what is. Go ahead and release. Both knees to the chest. Rock side to side. And lower your feet to the earth. Arms by your sides. So we're going to move through a little flow now. So press into the heels. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, hold here. Inhale, lift the arms, reach them up and back. Touch the earth behind you. Exhale, lower everything, hips and hands. Fill the belly as much as you can. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale to stay. Inhale, arms reach up and back, building strength in the legs. Exhale, lower everything slowly down. One more time. Lift the hips, inhale. Exhale, hold. Inhale, arms. Exhale, lower everything. Beautiful. Knees to chest. We'll roll over onto our sides and come up to hands and knees. So this is the part where having a blanket is going to be helpful for you. So maybe double or single fold your blanket, place it under the knees, and come onto the hands. Hands under shoulders. Gonna start with some cat-cows. So drop the belly down, inhale, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, press into the hands, tuck the chin to the chest. Continue with your breath, filling the lungs as much as possible. Inhale, one more. Exhale. Cool, come back to a neutral spine. Now we're going to drop the hips over to the left. And then look back at the left hip. Look back at that booty. Take a breath. And then we'll switch sides. So drop the hips all the way to the right. And look back at the right hip. Little softening in the neck here. And then try to swivel back and forth with the hips. So left. Dropping the hips towards the heels a little bit and then moving them over to the right. And then once we swivel back to the left, we're going to take full circles with the hips. So drawing it around, back, down towards the hips, and reverse the direction, stopping for a moment where it feels extra yummy. Send the hips back to the heels for a moment. Child's pose. Arms reach forward, forehead to the earth. Feel the earth under your fingertips, under the hands. It's a very introspective pose. Contemplate for a moment what's here for you today. Shift forward, back to hands and knees. Gonna melt the heart toward the earth. Walk your hands forward. Press the heart towards the mat, and the forehead can come all the way down. So big stretch for the shoulders and the heart. Imagining a puppy stretching first thing in the morning, or a dog if you're a dog person. I like them both. One more breath here. And then walk your hands back towards you. Now tuck the toes and lift the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. So gonna try and pedal the heels towards the earth and extend one leg and the other. So we're gonna remove our blanket and go for a walk to the top of the mat. And roll yourself up to standing. Inhale, shoulders come up by the ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms to the sides. Pull the elbows back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back. Option to pad the knee again with the blanket. Lower your knee down. This is where we can use our blocks. So we'll grab those. Place your hands on the blocks or on the earth and press your hips forward. So we're stretching through the right hip flexor right now. And then we'll send the hips back and lift the front toes. Inhale, press the hips forward, lift the heart. Exhale, press the hips back, stretch the hamstring. One more time, shift forward, lift the heart. And shift back. We're gonna stay in Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits to stretch the hamstring. It's okay if the knee is bent. And we'll windshield wiper the leg a little left and right. Bend your front knee, shift forward. Bring your front foot a little closer to you and try to come off the hands, off the blocks. Hands come together. We'll take a prayer twist to the left. So bring your elbow to your knee. Hands press into each other. Shoulders roll back and down. Squeeze your core. Look up at the sky for 3, 2, 1. Unravel. Move your blocks off to the sides. Hands come down. Step back to downward facing dog. We'll switch legs. Right foot steps forward this time. Left knee down. Grab your blocks. Press your hips forward. We'll lift the heart again. And send the hips back. Move with your breath. Inhale, shift forward, press the hips forward. And exhale, hips back. One more time, and then we'll stay in half splits. So I invite you to contemplate how you'd like to live your day today. How do you want to show up? How do you want to treat other people? Bend your right knee. We'll bring the right foot a little closer and come off the blocks. Hands together in prayer, Anjali Mudra. Roll shoulders back, press into the hands, and then we rotate to the right. Hands press into each other even more. We gaze up at the sky, squeeze the obliques. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Move the blocks off to the sides. Tuck your back toes. We'll step the back foot to meet the front. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And back up the way we came. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Once more in reverse, here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. This time, hands on the block. Step your left foot back first and lower the knee down. 3 shifts forward and back. You can move your blocks a little bit more close to you if you're feeling a little wobbly. We'll stay in half splits. Don't forget to breathe. Bend your right knee, shift forward. Right foot comes a little closer to you. Prayer twist to the right. So twists are detoxifying. They also stimulate digestion and the liver meridian in the body. Unravel. Blocks off to the side. Step back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And then left foot steps forward, hands to blocks. Inhale, press the hips forward, really starting to feel a little bit looser, a little bit more connected to the depth of breath that we're capable of as we move throughout the day with presence and with self-compassion. We'll stay here in Ardha Hanumanasana, breathing, finding length in the spine. So there's one thing I see a lot, which is people with their legs super forward, super straight, but they're not getting much of a stretch here. So try to slide that left hip back slightly and put a little bend in the knee. You'd be surprised how much of a difference that makes. Shift your left knee forward, hands together at the heart. Prayer twist to the left. Maybe this time you try to twist a little deeper. Try to keep the spine long though, so notice if you're caving in like this, you can press open the shoulders a little bit and gaze up. Slowly release. Blocks off to the sides. We'll step the back foot to meet the front. And we rise. Inhale, arms up, hands kiss overhead. Exhale, hands meet in Anjali Mudra. Rooted through the feet. Soft in the body. Anchored in the heart. Clear in the mind. And open to receive the blessings of the day. So this concludes our little morning practice. I hope you got something out of it today. I hope you feel well, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.